taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. A nice move by Nelson. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
But it's Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set. 43, ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Cardinals.
Ready?
First down.
On first down, it's Benson. He'll get this up to about the 44. The Cardinals at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
They'll look to throw again.
That's complete. Roma Dunze.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
That's another Cardinals.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
with touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And running with power here. And this return got come to a quick end as as he is belted at the end of that one.
Looking to put a drive together.
Red, yellow, come on, set. 50, green, smash, set.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown in the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Down, red, cycle. Blaster, 6. Drilled, set.
Back to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at the 43.
Zone read. Here's Benson.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Set.
That's quickly out to Harrison.
Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
You look at this Niner defense.
This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Set, ready.
1st and 10 at the
Black,
24-yard
95.
line.
Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now a run here off the RP. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Here we go. Ready.
2nd and long.
He's got his tight end McBride on the out route.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Ready. Red, 38.
Goes right back to McBride.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
On for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up.
On for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get the...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
And now an audible here into something else.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
24 yards the gain there. Another 1st down as well.
They'll look to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the 1st. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Drill green. Drill yellow. Cloth you yellow. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and they will not cut into that 10-point lead.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Trey Benson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes our score 17-0.
49ers nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Let's go.
Well, Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got,
there he goes left side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jordan Watkins,
71 yards.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Zerline connects on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
and it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Set ready. 52 blue, blaster, 6. Set, go.
They'll set up to throw. That ball caught by Harrison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Blue
And the
stripe.
Cardinals, first down.
Black 40.
First and 10 at the
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Throw right side taken in by Adunze.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw again.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
32, yellow. Ready.
Second and 4. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 47. They'll drop to throw. This is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
52, ready. Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage.
They work now on second and 9.
They'll look to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A.J. Brown, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners get a bit closer.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A pass complete to Adunze. Second and a couple.
They'll set up a throw.
Open man here is Benson.
7 yards there in the first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Quick slant to Watson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2nd and 11.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Christian Watson.
35 yards.
And the Cardinals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
On the set.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Eat old blue. Blue striker. Smash. Red. Fury. Yellow.
In motion right is Brown.
Set.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Black blue. Black ultra. Set.
They'll look to throw here.
That is incomplete. Remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10.
Right, here we go. Set. Blue 32. Claude Red. Green Jack.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Hut.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
38. Red, yellow. Red, green. Red, cycle.
They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And the 49er first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Black Ultra, 6, Flight Boost. Ready?
Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's call red, yellow. Set.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And that's going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
32, black shot, cluster, 6, red, cycle.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready.
From the gun, he'll set up to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way, because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Now he's loose again. Inside the 20.
Touchdown, Cardinals. How about that? Their quarterback, 71 yards.
And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
49ers 17. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The man in motion is Brown. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Set, ready.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, it's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last two plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Now back to throw. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2.
Let's go. The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Set.
McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. They started at the 2 and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the two-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Taken in at the 22. 43 yards on the punt. 7-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Down. Black shot.
48-yard line.
32. Red. Cycle. Blue striker.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Black. Red. 38. Claws red. Set.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Jack Rat. Green.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Yellow. Smash.
First
Red.
down, San Francisco.
Back to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that is incomplete.
offense was moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43. Green jack, fly blue. Ready.
2nd and 10. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through.
And that will cut the lead down to 13.
So the 3 points there in CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and
okay, right. Mike, set. Black, next, ready.
He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Rail, yellow. Here we go. Set. Ready.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
It was Josh Sweat who got it down on the defensive side.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red.
They'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Yellow, 22. Red, yellow, huge, yellow, ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Back to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A.J. Brown with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Ready.
Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Pass complete there to Harrison. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cardinals first down.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
1st and 10.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Their mobile quarterback, 39 yards. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 33.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 35, here's second and a couple.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. This will be caught by Brown. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Got it. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Touchdown 49ers. Jordan Watkins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put it into this one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7.
Second and 7.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cards, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.